Hi, my name is Kerry Keeley and I'm the General Manager of the APC HIIT Room. Welcome to our 5 essential secret tips to weight loss. To begin with, the first tip is basically the most essential tip that you need to kick off with if you're ever going to effectively achieve your health and fitness or weight loss goals. This may not be a secret, as I'm sure you've heard all about this topic, people have spoken to you about this topic. What we're going to provide for you today is an effective way of implementing this secret into your life to help you achieve your weight loss goals. So the first tip to achieving weight loss, or secret to achieving weight loss, is simply goal setting. Goal setting is absolutely paramount when it comes to any sporting endeavour, any weight loss endeavour, any health and fitness endeavour. In fact, it's essential to living. Think about how people operate during their lives. I wake up of a morning, I set myself goals on things I want to achieve that day, whether it's paperwork, whether it's housework, whether it's actually involved in the industry in which I work. Salespeople have targets. Every little element of society utilises goal setting. Some, however, utilise it more effectively than others. One of the key tips that I must make very clear here, goal setting is no good, or is very inefficient, if you let it stay in your brain. If you have goals that you're too frightened to talk about, you're too frightened to write down, they're actually what we call dreams. They have not become reality yet. So the first thing we need to do is to put it on paper. An easy way of going about goal setting is to use a ladder system. So allow me, I'll demonstrate. First of all, simply draw a ladder on a bit of paper or a diary that you may keep. At the top of that rung, or at the top of the ladder, if we are talking about weight loss, let's set our desired weight loss target. Let's say 10 kilos, which is a massive amount of weight. I really don't think too many people are in that ballpark. But if you are, let's put 10 kilos at the top and let's set the desired time frame to achieve this as being 12 weeks. The next thing we need to do is to come down to the bottom of the ladder and actually place today's date. We then work forward 12 weeks and place the actual date at the top. We don't leave just in 12 weeks time. We need to put a concrete date at the top of when we want to achieve this eventual weight loss. From there, we're going to slowly fill in these rungs of the ladders. What a lot of people do when they use goal setting, even if they have the courage or they've taken that first step to take what is a dream and to put it on paper and make it reality, that's about as far as they get. And to use an analogy, it's a bit like being a rock climber standing at the bottom of the world's greatest mountain, looking at the top, going, how am I going to get there? Okay? As a rock climber, you set goals to make little steps at a time, to get to that first ledge, to get to the second ledge, and get to the third ledge. We're going to use that basic principle here. So once again, we're knocking things down into little, easily attainable steps. So to begin with, we'll put week 1, week 3, week 6, week 9, week 10, and week 12. They could be different weeks, it's entirely up to you, okay? So we're going to go halfway through and say at week 6, we want to have lost 6 kilos. At week 3, we might want to have lost 2 kilos. At week 1, we might even only look at losing 500 grams. We fill these in again, week 9, 8 kilos, week 10, we might go 9 kilos, week 12, 10 kilos. So as you can see, by itemising all these out, these little steps are very, very attainable. The next thing we do is, once again, we don't just leave in 1 week's time or in 3 weeks' time. we work off today's date and put an actual date beside each rung of these ladders. Okay? From there, we've got easily attainable targets. We've got a very clear and defined date by when we need to achieve these by. And as I said, I'm going to regress again. 500 grams in the first week. Undoubtedly, you will lose that in fluid in the first week. Easily attainable. 2 kilos in 3 weeks. Easily obtainable. 6 kilos in 6 weeks. 8 kilos in 9. 9 kilos in 10 weeks. It just makes it so much easier. And every time you achieve one of these goals, you are going to feel so inspired and so motivated to keep going along your journey. If you don't have this, once again, you're just sitting at the bottom of the mountain, looking at the top. You don't acknowledge any of the wins that you have. Your focus is simply on getting to that top. These little steps are going to inspire you and help you along your road to your health and fitness goals. The second thing that I'd like you to actually look at is why do you want to use this weight, lose weight? Why is this weight loss so important to you? It takes things a little bit deeper than normal goal setting. So through this, we're going to draw another ladder. Using the same principles, put rungs along the ladder, and at the top of the ladder, we're going to put our end goal. So for me, hypothetically speaking, say I wanted to lose 10 kilos in 12 weeks. Why do I really want to lose that? There may be reasons. I want to feel better, self-confidence, appearance, so many reasons. One of them may simply be, I want to enjoy playing with my kids. I want to be able to go down the local park and kick the footy around with them. Over here, that's where the second ladder comes in. So this is the meaning or the real reason behind this weight loss. So for me, let's say at the end of 12 weeks, I want to be able to go around, kick the footy with my kids for at least 40 minutes. I follow the same principles. I put the end goal up the top, I put the time frame, and then I put the specific date from today's date. I then make little runs along the journey. Halfway through, 20 minutes. 10 minutes. I might even add another one, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So I've got all my little runs, I've got something to work forward to. Once again, I put all the dates beside it. I might only want to go kick the footy around or set a goal to be able to kick the footy around with my kids for 5 minutes in 1 week, 10 minutes in 2 weeks, 15 minutes in 4 weeks, 20 minutes in 6 weeks, 30 minutes in 8 weeks, 35 minutes in 10 weeks, 40 minutes in 12 weeks. Once again, you're setting these little achievable goals that when you get to are just going to empower you. They're going to inspire you and they're going to motivate you. You have to do this. Without it, you're a ship out on the seas with no destination. Without it, all you're doing is a person standing at the bottom of the mountain looking towards the top. Without it, you don't get these little rewards. You don't get these little sense of achievements. You don't get these little boosts and inspiration and motivation to help you to that goal. Without it, all your weight loss goals or your health and fitness goals are just dreams rolling around in your head. This is the first step to making them a complete and utter reality in your life. I thank you for your time. That's our first tip when it comes to weight loss, is basically goal setting. Hopefully this is an effective way for you to start using goal setting in your life. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to contact the OPC HIIT Room or Suncoast Fitness, as I'm sure there will be a representative there to be able to help you with all this, whether it be a personal trainer or just one of the consultants. Thanks again for your time. Have a great day.